Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading. My name is Shay, and remember, if it don't apply, let it fly, but if it do, that's for you, okay? So we're going to go ahead and hop in. You're going to see a lot of progress in December, but you're also going to have a lot of inconsistencies going on as well. So with the Six of Fire and upright, you're doing good, you're doing great, you're getting recognized for your achievements. You're probably the hero in a lot of situations, like a lot of progress and success and achievements in this card. Okay, and we're also seeing that with the Ace of Air. You know, you kind of bringing positivity to a situation or bringing peace to a situation. You're very helpful. You may feel very inspired. You may be feeling very like uplifted. Same with the Ace of Earth. A lot of beauty and positivity in your situation. Maybe seeing sales, or maybe you're able to beautify something, or you go somewhere beautiful. Something of that. Like all positivity in these three cards. Whatever you're looking for, you're probably going to get it in December. It's just a lot of positivity in this month. Especially after a time where you may have felt like things were moving slow and things were not happening for you. I feel the need to reference elements here, okay? Bear with me. So you have fire in your reading. That's creativity. That's passion. That's action. You have air in your reading. That's being thought out and you know, having the best plan almost. You have earth, you know, being stable and being willing and like determined. But you don't have any water in your reading. And I feel like there's something in connection with you being successful and then kind of ixnaying emotion. Now, this could be just reflective of an Aquarius, because I know a lot of air signs are not the most emotional, but also I feel like it's just kind of reminding you to keep your humanity and reminding you not to forget about pouring into yourself or your relationships or anything of that nature. Like, remember that part of you, because that part is important too, okay? But moving forward, under the surface, you may feel like things are good, you know, everything is going, but there's still something going on under the surface that you're not aware of, and you need to really pay attention, especially when we have the outcast and then we also have the air element in reverse. Both of these being in reverse talks about inconsistency and not doing what one said that they would do. You're switching things up somewhere in December, or someone's switching things up in December that doesn't line up with what they said that they wanted. So whether that's you get a job, or you get in a relationship, or you get something and then you're like, yay, and then you get into it further and you're like, wait, this is not what I expected. Or you or someone around you says, hey, I'm going to do XYZ, and then they don't do it. And now it's like causing friction, that's causing issues. But also with this outcast, again, it makes me feel like it's you. And it makes me feel like you want something for your life that isn't going to be as fulfilling as you think that it is in December. Like, you're going to learn like, oh, this is not really what I wanted, or at least it's not what I thought it was going to be. Or you may say that you want something and then change your mind, and then people are like, girl or boy, but you know, something of that nature. Like, I feel like there's something going on there with inconsistency. Otherwise, you're having a pretty good month. I just think that you need to really dig deep. I think you need to go into your emotions and go into what it really is that you want, and I think that's what's under the surface. There it is. That's what's under the surface for you all, okay? So let's move on to your relationships, okay? So we have friend zoned, still friends, just friends, someone likes someone only as a friend, not relationship material. We have cheers, new beginnings, anniversary, milestone, date, celebration, meeting new people, and happiness. And we have it's a plan. Okay, getting asked out, text message, or call with intent to date, tentative plans, making a solidified plan. So there's so much going on here. Okay, so essentially, some of you may get a new opportunity, like we talked about. You may get some type of progress, some type of achievement, and obviously you're going to be celebrating that. I feel like some of you have been friend zoned or have friend zoned someone, and although someone may be upset about it, over time you're going to learn that it was all for a reason, that it was like a positive thing to friend zone that person. Like, you weren't really meant to be in each other's lives in that kind of energy and that way. Some of you obviously may get asked out on a date via text message. Some type of plan is going to come forth. There's definitely a lot of positivity here. I just think the friend zone is kind of what kind of adds a little salt, but it's not that bad. So watch out for plans, for changing jobs, for you like deciding to start something new and then having a date for when you start, and then meeting these new people. And we all know Aquarius is great with people, so you know that may just be like the source of your happiness, is finding like new people or more like-minded people. Okay, so let's move on to your career and see what's to it. Let's do it. So we got several vows of poverty, We know what that means. Stop telling yourself that you're broke, because you ain't broke, okay? Ain't nothing about you broke. Undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously. And that makes me think instantly of the Eight of Fire and having something under the surface. If you are making decisions based on lack, like I don't have this, so I'm going to do that, or I want more of this, so I'm going to do that. That's a lack mind state, and that can actually cause more issues in the future. So make sure that underneath it all, everything that you're doing is because it's for your benefit. And I feel like that's where that's coming from. If you're doing things because you feel like you don't have money, reconsider that, because the way that you talk to yourself is the way things present themselves. Okay, we have do the work. Okay, so it is not enough to dream or pray. You have to take positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. So again, there's going to be some progress here, but you have to do the work, whatever that is, whether that's emotional work, whether that's physical work, whatever the case may be. You have to do the work to make these things come into fruition. So don't expect things to come easy, although they may be enjoyable in December. You still have to do something for them, as you know. And then cooperation instead of competition. See how you can work with and collaborate with those that you feel like are holding you back or are in your way or whatever the case may be. Don't get into a mind state of trying to take or compete with others. Try to cooperate. Try to find the middle ground. And not, because I see a lot of people get in the habit of like, well, I am finding the middle ground. That person's my friend, or I helped that person with this. No. If deep down inside you still kind of pissed and trying to take something, or feeling like you have to overextend yourself in order to be the best, it's still a competition energy, and that keeps your blessings from coming. You're putting your negative energy into something. So try to do things, again, that resonate with you deep down, and not because you're just trying to like win. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, okay? So we're going to go ahead and move on and get you some advice for the month. Any advice for Aquarius? Any advice for the zodiac sign Aquarius? Anything you want Aquarius to know about December 2020? One card. Okay, so we have nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon, okay? I trust in my highest good. The chances of something are diminishing. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Surrender to the divine. Take time out, meditate, and contemplate. Now, what do we say? Under the surface, what's really going on? You know what I mean? So if you're expecting something to come out of the situation, whatever the situation is, whatever you thought about when I said this, just trust that what's for you will be for you. You won't need to force. You won't need to push. You won't need to do anything unnecessary. It will feel right. It will be right. It will be for you, okay? So make sure that you are being open to that and really going within. Thank you so much for watching this, Aquarius. If this resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. I love you. Bye.